What's going on YouTube? JD here for episode 4, I think, of JD Plays Minecraft Revelations pack from Feed the Beast. And when I left you guys last time, we had just finished the base, the starter base, and we had set up a small Tinker's Construct smeltery. So today we're going to continue on with that, make some super tools, and see what else we can get into, and we'll see how that goes. Right now I'm standing atop a hill, and we're about to collect some of this plants that you'll see around me right here, these faint amaranths. These guys give glowstone. I'm sure that there's probably a better use than what I am using them for, but right now the glowstone dust is enough for me because I'm going to actually turn that into glowstones so that I can use them for lighting, or I'm sure I can find plenty of other use for glowstone dust because it's good stuff. That being said, we've got a lot to do. I want to cover a lot of ground, hopefully get into some machinery today. So if you enjoy the episode, don't forget to smash that sub button, hit that subscribe, and as always, remember that I do stream this stuff nightly, so feel free to stop by, hang out with me around 7 p.m. Central, and you can take part in the live stream. I'm also available on Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat even now, and I'll have some links for all that stuff soon. Off in the distance there, you'll see the base. Let's go check it out. Let's get started. We got a lot of stuff to do. Oh, we're lagging. What? No, why are we lagging? I've identified a few areas that I want to hit up. I found a little spot over here that I've identified to mine. We found a lot of resources really close to the top. And then somewhere right over there, we identified a mine shaft, one of those, abandoned minecart tracks. I want to do some investigation there as well. I have dug out some fields and begun planting some crops to help us with sustainability. So I've got 2 large fields over here. Now this is how I like to do my farms. A single block of water, and then you just count out 1, 2, 3, 4 in each direction, and it will that one block of water will irrigate all of this. And it's really a pretty good pattern if you want to have square farms. It can actually irrigate more than what you're seeing, because really it can irrigate this tile and this tile and that tile, but this is good enough. It can irrigate up to 8 out. And so we've got a bunch of wheat planted here. I've got hemp, cotton, and flax planted here, and this is the standard Natura cotton. We're going to compare those and see which one's going to give us the best string yield. Now obviously the hemp, we're going to be using that in immersive engineering, not just for string, so that'll be a little bit different, but just the same. I did finally get all of our windows put in, and the base is fully enclosed finally, so that's good. We can sleep safely inside now. We've got doors, we've got pressure plates, and all that good stuff. So we're sitting pretty good with the start of our base. So a few things that I want to make right off the bat. This is how we're going to go about making an apple sapling. It takes 3 apples and 1 oak sapling, and that'll give us a consistent food source via apples. So let's go ahead and take this outside and find a place to plant this. Turn off the auto jump because it's driving me crazy. I did get my pools put in right here. So if you remember, we started building off of this temple yesterday, and I just kind of established myself a little makeshift base. We're going to build on that. We're going to expand it up here in these extreme hills biome and see how that starts looking. Uh-oh, we got a skeleton. He's on the prowl. Catch him on fire. Oh, he's coming for me. He wants me dead. But I'm not going to die. You are, Mr. Skeleton. I'm going to win. Alright, so where do we want to put this apple tree? I'm actually going to put it over here, kind of off out of the way, because I don't know where all I want to expand my base yet, or how much room I'm going to need. It doesn't really matter where I put it, because as long as I get 3 apples out of it, I'm going to be able to recreate it, right? So we'll just put one down. Let's put one here, and we'll set the other one up right here. And we just got some bones, right? So let's use them. Let's use those bones. Actually, let's not. Bones actually serve a very important purpose in that they are one of the only sources of white dye. And, I mean, there are other sources, obviously. You can get it from Botania's magical petals. But we can just make fertilizer out of apatite really easy. And there's no point wasting bone meal right now until I get a monster farm set up. So, we'll dig up a little apatite. There's plenty of it around us. This stuff is excellent for making fertilizer with. You just mix 1 apatite with a bit of sand and you'll get some fertilizer. And I'm pretty sure I've got sand on me, right? Digging pack? Yeah, there's some sand. Okay. And then mining pack. Do you have the apatite? Yep. We'll just toss these out. I don't really need these seeds right now. So we'll take some of this and some of this, and we'll get a bunch of fertilizer. 24. And that was only 3 crafts to get 24. So you get 8 per. Pretty nice. So we'll come back over to these apple trees. Let's sprout this guy first. So shift right click. There he is. And you can actually fertilize the apples themselves and make them grow faster, just if you weren't aware. So there we go. That's a pretty good output for that tree. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fruit on that one tree. Not bad. And then we'll do this one. There we go. 1, 2, this one's even better. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 apples on this one tree. That's a pretty solid little set of apple trees. Those guys grow and produce us a lot of food, and we'll just come by every now and then, scoop them up, pick them, and enjoy ourselves some nice apples. Now, one advantage of being up in the mountains is that we have access to snow. And I'm not sure that this works with apples. I don't remember, but we're going to try it just the same. Let's come over here and grab some snow. Where's the easiest snow at? This might be the easiest snow from my base. I don't know. That over there looks easier to get to. We're going to go grab the snow back here. There's snow on top of that beehive, but I think it jacks with the bees if you take the snow off the top. I can't remember. So with a shovel and some snow around you, you can shovel the top of the snow and get snowballs, right? So we just snowballs. Right there, we got 2 snowballs. I think some more fell off, but that's okay. Oh, come on. And this stuff is useful, and I'll show you why in just a little bit. Grab this and this. And let's beat back over to the base real quick. And of course, we got some Botania magical flowers right here. Got black and several other colors. That's cool. I didn't notice that we had that other forest growing in on us over there. That's cool. Alright, let's head back to base. And we'll see if we can make use of all this stuff that we've been gathering up. So I'm kind of just meandering right now. Meandering. So apple trees are planted. Crops are growing beautifully. We've made some fertilizer. We've got our base. We're doing good. Doing all the good, right? So let's step back inside here. Hey. I should have somewhere some smooth stone. What did I do with it? Let's see, is it in here? There it is. All right. So we're going to kick all this marble out of our backpack for a minute. We don't need that. Now this is a bunch of iron right here, iron blocks. We're going to make use of some iron today for sure. What I want right now is 3 of these smooth stone. And what we're going to do is we're just going to open this up. We're going to start off by making a pressure plate, and then we're going to combine the pressure plate and the rock together. It's going to give us a juicer from Pam's Harvest Craft. Now with Pam's Harvest Craft and the juicer in a crafting window, we can take these apples. An apple alone gives us 2 hunger and 1.5 nourishment. But if we put apples together, 2 of them with this, we can make juice. It looks like they've nerfed juice though. It doesn't give nearly as much hunger as it used to, but it does give more nourishment. And I think it actually gives like a speed buff. And if you combine a snowball with it, you'll actually get a smoothie, which gives even more nourishment and almost the same hunger as an apple. The problem is you're using up 2 apples. So it doesn't look like the juicer is quite worth using anymore. It seems like that's kind of been nerfed into the ground, which is sad because I always liked using that recipe. It was a lot of fun. But we'll probably find that to be more useful on other berries and food types. We'll see though. We'll experiment with it and kind of try to figure that out. Anyway, that was the purpose of the snowballs. There's going to be more use for the snowballs, so it's not a big deal that we picked them up. We're definitely going to be able to make use of those. Now, I have been cooking up some additional seared brick right here. Seared brick is what we use to make the Tinker's Construct Smeltery out here. And what I've decided I want to do is I want to move my Construct Smeltery over here to this side. So that's why I had all the marble on me. I was actually getting ready to build that. So let's grab a bit of raw marble, and I'll decorate it all later. We'll just get the base platform for it. So let's see. We're going to come out here. That's going to have to move. And I kind of like the idea of just doing it right here, to be honest. Now, how big do I want to make it? I do want to expand it, that's for sure. Let's try a 4 polar. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Seems legit to me. All right. So let's get some bricks made here. Boom, we got 16 bricks right there. Okay, so there's the start of it. And let's just go ahead and use these as bricks as well. So now we're going to want these guys around the edge here. And then I think I've poured everything out of this. I'm not sure yet. Let me take a look. There's another... Okay, we got to get rid of all of these aluminum brass ingots. Alright, so here's what we're going to do about that little problem. We're actually going to use those up right quick. So what we're going to do is we're going to make some patterns. So I should have some wood right here. That's good. Hold on, I think I have sticks. Don't I have sticks? Somewhere? Yeah, there's sticks right in there. Perfect. Alright, so we're going to take some sticks, combine it with some wood, and let's get 16 patterns for now. Probably more than enough, to be honest. Alright. I don't know why that's happening, but let's put this in here. We're going to need a plate. We're going to need a hammerhead. Tough tool rod. Wait, did I already make all these? Hold on. Yeah, I already have almost all of these. So here's something cool for you. If you already have the pattern, you can remake it. So that's a very awesome thing. I have the hammer, I have the axe, I don't have the excavator. So let's get the excavator head right here, bam. And then we'll turn that into something else in a moment because we don't need that either. Pop that in there. Okay. So what else do I need actually? That's going to be super useful to me for right now. I know I'm going to need this bowstring, so we'll just pop that one out of there. Put those back in and then stick this inside of the pattern bin. Alright, and then now I want to take some cobble. And in the part builder, I want to make a plate, a tough tool rod, a tough binding, a hammer, a stone broad axe head. Sorry, can't speak. And then let's go ahead and get the excavator made as well. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of the patterns we need. And we've got 7 ingots, so this is 6 of the 7. The other one that we'll make is... Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ren. I hope you get to feeling better. We'll go ahead and make the other tool rod pattern right here. And that should be sufficient for what we want to do for right now. And I'm just going to toss these worms out. I don't really use them right now. They're pretty easy to get. So all we got to do to make these patterns now is we're going to drop these guys down and we're going to pour this aluminum brass over them. Now, if you don't remember how we made the aluminum brass is just a combination of 3 aluminum to 1 copper, and that gives us aluminum brass. All right. So right click that, and it's getting dark, so let's go ahead and sleep while we're in the process of doing this. And as you can see, that poured and the stone vanished. So whatever you put in there to use as the pattern, you're going to lose that actual item. So remember that and don't put something expensive down when you're just pouring patterns. Try to use stone or wood or whatever you can. Alright, and then last one should be right there, right? Yeah. Alright, so let's... Oh, we don't have enough space for that. That was silly of me. Wait, did I get it? Did I pick it up? Where'd it go? Did it go in here? It did. Nice. Beautiful. Okay. Alright, so let's take these inside for just a minute and drop them off, and then we'll get them back out here in a bit. And we'll try to get these tools done here in the next couple of minutes. So now we need to actually tear down our smeltery and move it real quick. So the good thing is we're not going to lose any lava. And we're just going to quickly break this apart and move it over here to this other location. Alright, there we go. So, let's take all this stuff, and let's see. There's our controller, there's our tank, there's our drain. So I'm going to put the tank, let's put the tank on one corner. We really want to be careful about, you know, how we set things up. So we're going to put the tank there. We're going to put the controller on a different corner. So the controller can go on this corner. And then I actually am going to put the drain on a different corner altogether. Do I really need to do that though? No, I don't, now that I think about it. I can put it right here just fine. That's fine. Alright, cool. So now we just need to get our bricks back right here. And we can fill this area in. And now our smeltery is much larger than it was before. Way bigger, right? It can hold a lot more metals. And it's going to be, once I actually build it up correctly and get it all the way I want it, it's going to be much easier to access it as well. So I'm actually going to put the pattern pours right here. And we're going to put the brick pours right there. Now, I want to get whatever iron I have and get that in there and get that melting back down. So here's some iron. Here's some iron. And then we've got a little bit somewhere of iron ore. Where did it go? Okay, that's it. That's all I got. All right. Just making sure. Just making sure. Okay. So let's drop this stuff all in here. Boom and boom. And I'm actually going to put only one of those in there. Now with the other 5, I want to do something a little different. We're going to make a hopper. So that's just some ingots and a chest. That gives us our hopper. And then I'm going to make another chest right quick. Oop. There we go. And what I want to do is I'm going to put this chest right here. And I'm going to hook the hopper up to the chest under the casting basin. And while that stuff's busy doing its thing, that's fine. We're going to come in here. We're going to make another chest. We're going to steal one of these patterns. Put that chest in here with the pattern and get another pattern chest. And then we're going to pull these patterns out. Ooh, this song is fancy, isn't it? By the way, the music is Adrian Von Ziegler. You can find him on YouTube. Great dude, makes a lot of fantastic quality music, so if you're interested, look him up. Dude's a very amazing guy, and he allows YouTubers to use his music free, royalty free, so it makes it even more awesome in my opinion. Much props to him. Alright, so like I said, we want to make some super tools. First one that I think I want to go for is going to be this hammer. And it's going to be kind of expensive, I'm not going to lie. So let's look at what we've got. We've got 3 blocks worth. That means we've got 27 ingots. Alright, so each of these cost 8. So that's going to use up 24 just right there. And then the tough tool rod's going to use 3, so that's 27. So I think we're going to pull it off. So we'll go ahead and pour the first one. Now what's going to happen is, you can see the little progress bar filling up at the top. It's going to fill up, it's going to make the plate, it's made it, and now it's cooling. And you can see the percent filling up as it cools. Once it cools, you would normally be able to pull it off, but because of our setup, the hopper should drop it through and into this chest. So let's see if that happens. And boop. There we go. Beautiful. I'm actually going to pour a second one of those, and there's our plate. Now, I'm not going to need the hammerhead. I'm gonna actually see if this old method still works here. We're going to put the hammerhead back in here. I'm going to make my hammer out of stone, just to see, and I'm actually going to make the handle out of wood. Wood. Let's put some wood in here. Wooden tough tool rod. Now here's the problem with all of this. I got ahead of myself. I didn't think about it. We need 4. We can't make the hammer yet. This tool station does not allow us to make that until we have enough iron to make 4 iron blocks. So we need to drop everything we have off, and we need to go iron hunting for a minute. I got way excited about what we were doing, and we didn't even think about what I needed to do. All right, so let's repair this pickaxe right quick. And I think I know where we can get this iron that we need. So we need about. Oh, I need my bread. We need about 36 iron is what we need right now to be able to make super tools. So I'm going to go gather that iron up, and then I'll bring you guys back when I'm done, YouTube. So I'll see you in just a minute. Alright, and we're back. I've done a little bit of mining, and I managed to procure about 35 iron ore. We're going to dump this into the smelter. We can get 32 in there right now. It'll melt all that down, and then we're going to pour some blocks. And we have our 2 plates right here. The extra on this is magnetic. What magnetic means is that as we swing it, we're going to attract things that are falling on the ground around us. I'm glad they finally changed that readout to be ingot based. That's pretty awesome. Alright, so there's all of our ore. 8 blocks worth of ingots. We need 4. I'm actually going to take this first one and make another, what do you call it? Hopper. To speed this process up. So while that one's smelting down, let's go make another hopper right quick. I should have some wood somewhere. Where'd my wood go? Oh wait, look, we got one right there. Nice. Okay, that gives us another hopper. I really wish this game would quit doing this freezing thing. It's really annoying. Okay, and we'll just pop that right on there. There we go. And so now, as these cool off, they'll just pop right in there. So we got 2 to go. We're going to want this guy. And there we go. Alright, so I should not have put away my portable crafting table. There's really no reason for that. Move this out, and let's do this. So we'll take... Oh yeah, we need... There they are. So you're going to need 3 of these seared bricks for this. Make sure you have those on hand and ready to go. And now we'll run those across the top. We'll run these down the sides. And we'll put this tool station in the middle, and we'll get our tool forge. Tool forge is a much better version of the tool station. I'll probably put another tool station back in here for when I want to build in here. But for the tool forge, it will be primarily out here. And so we'll just set it right there. And so now we can make all of the super tools, like the hammer and whatnot. So we're going to take our hammer, drop this in there, this and this, and we'll put this right there. This is going to give us a mining level of iron, and it's going to give us a mining level of iron because the stone head right here. But I'm pretty sure that we're going to be able to repair it with stone, and that's what I want. So stone, iron hammer. Let's see, it should tell me on here. Mining level, speed. I know it used to tell you what the repair material would be, but it doesn't seem to tell me that anymore, which is strange. But I could just be stupid not seeing it. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and take this as it is, and that now allows me to start mining out 3x3 areas. So for example, this. Boom. And that's why we call it a super tool. Now that's one of the super tools. The others that we want to make are the excavator, which does the same thing for digging, and the lumberjack axe, which lets me cut down an entire tree just by felling the bottom portion of it. But, so I found earlier in this little mining area, and we're going to take a quick detour before we end this episode, because we are getting a little long. I found a little chest, and I want to go back and get that chest and let you guys see what was in it. I left it where it was because I didn't want to take it without being on a lay camera. I think it's over there, actually. So let's head that way. And I think in the next episode, we're finally going to be able to start really making machinery and setting up some more advanced play. The stuff we've done so far, this is just basic Minecraft stuff for the most part. There's a few things that are a little more advanced, but not much. The shovel's going to come in massively handy for digging out all of this sand around us. Now, was it over here or was it over there where I said mine? I don't remember. But I want to say it was right here. It was near here anyways. So here was the mine shaft, and then I took off running. And there's all these little tracks out here. I was like, oh, this will be cool to investigatory. And I turned, and right there we go. So we found this little minecart chest, and look inside. Bam, diamonds, some quartz, iridium shards, a batwing, a teleportation. Right click to teleport forward until a block is hit or maximum distance is reached. Sneak to teleport through walls. Britannia Black Lotus. So a lot of good stuff right here in this little chest. So we're just going to take it. I'm sure we could find more if we look around this area, and I probably will explore this area. But let's use this little teleportation one for a second. So we should be able to just kind of... Oh, it costs experience. Okay, that's good to know. So, main reason I came over here was to get the diamonds. I'm going to apply the diamonds. And I think I can just go ahead and do this right now, actually. Because I want to make another one of these anyways. Right. We'll just put this there. And we're going to put the hammer in there, and we're going to put this in there, and that's going to give us a diamond hammer. Now, before I do that, I want to know, I got all this cobble. Can I repair this with cobble? Yes, we can. So our hammer is repairable with cobble, and it now has a diamond upgrade on it, giving it 500 more base HP, and it can now mine diamonds. So that's a good hammer for us. Our pickaxe has actually gone up a level right here. So it's got a second modifier available to it. So at some point, we're probably going to want to put like an emerald or something on there to increase its HP further, or, you know, just kind of figure out what we want to do with it. But with that being said, guys, as always, I hope you have enjoyed the video. This should be episode 4 if I remember correctly, and I'll have episode 5 coming up soon. But if you liked it, leave me a comment. Let me know what you liked about it. You know, click that like button. And if you find yourself enjoying the series, make sure you're subbing up. Remember that I live stream every night. In fact, I'm live streaming right now while I record this. Come by and join me and hang out. And I'll see you guys next time. Laters.